Hey there, my name is Gianni. I am a South Florida hairstylist. I have been doing hair for about a little over 10 years, which is crazy to think about sometimes, but yes, I am a hairstylist. I also do all my social media marketing, Instagram and TikTok. I honestly very much enjoy it. And now, so of course, your girl's a creator. And now I am trying to venture, as you see here, I'm venturing out to YouTube, which, to be honest, I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I mean, it was just me. I just did not make the time to prioritize it. And the thing is, so I've been already making content on in my Instagram and in my TikTok, mainly IG, trying to share more about my journey, how it is that I got to where I got to, as far as being in the beauty industry, as far as being a hairstylist, a solo entrepreneur. I have a steady clientele. I do this full time. And there's so many things that I've learned in the process of being my own boss, in the process of building my clientele, in the process of having like more of a steady income, right? Steady in quotations, because anyone in the beauty industry knows that there are going to be really slow weeks and there's going to be great weeks. Obviously, the mindset change there is seeing your overall income in a month and quarterly as well. But I want to go back as if where I'm talking to the younger version of myself, which is how this whole ordeal started. So there's so much that I've learned throughout the years that I want to just share with other people. I want to share with the younger version of myself. I'm trying to make a channel, trying to build my brand aside from Hair by Gianni to also a brand that helps other beauty entrepreneurs or other solopreneurs that are doing it themselves as well. Basically, in a way, kind of like package it all together like, hey, you can come here and let's talk about client retention. Let's talk about social media marketing. Let's talk about adding value to your services. Let's talk about the accounting portion of it. Obviously, not a financial advisor over here, but there are definitely things that I wish I would have had that were easily accessible to myself. And I just felt like I would go ahead and start making these videos. So here I am. So here's a little backstory. I graduated from high school when I was 18 years old. And of course, my Hispanic mother said to me, you need to go to college. What are you going to do? You're not just going to sit on your ass and, you got to keep going. So I told my mom, I want to go to cosmetology school. I want to do hair. She she did not want to have it. She was very much not happy. Like, no, I want better for you. I brought you to this country to like do more than me, because at least back when mind you, I graduated high school 2011, beauty industry was not seen the way the beauty industry is seen today, right? And necessarily like making it wasn't something that was even talked about like that. And back and forth, I told her, I'm gonna go to beauty school. It's either that or I ain't doing crap. Like, I'm not gonna go to college. And if you force me, I'll fail and flunk or whatnot. My little rebellious ass self. So fast forward, did go to beauty school. I finished it off, did all my hours, took the state board, didn't pass the first, like there was a portion where that I did not pass, and then I took it again, and then obviously I passed it. I was an assistant at a salon right before getting my license, and once I got my license, I did work in a salon in Pembroke Pines area, and it was okay, but to be honest, I did not love it. It's not that I didn't love the craft of it, that I actually found very interesting. Like, so even in beauty school, I enjoyed the hair coloring, the highlighting, the hair cutting. I mean, I didn't feel as confident in it because I had not practiced it enough, but I did enjoy it. What I did not like was the hours that you had to be like in a salon, and like the weekends and the late nights that you had to work. I just was very much not about that. So then I took a break for, I want to say like 2, 3 years, and I stopped doing hair. Right. I did have my cosmetology license. I made sure to continue renewing it. I hated working in an office. It was not for me. Um, I am more of a hands-on type of person. I don't want to be in the computer all day, mind you. Things that I do now have to do a lot with Excel spreadsheets and like working on Google Docs and figuring out new things on websites and now YouTube. But at least back where I was at before, at that point in time, it just was not for me. And I found no joy in it. And it wasn't just that. That maybe wouldn't have been the worst part of it. At least for me, it was also like the people that I was forced to be with because, you're in a workspace, you work with a bunch of other humans. Myself could not handle it like emotionally, I would say. Other people's issues and problems would really just get to me. And then working customer service, oof, not for the weak. Mind you, this is still like you have to have customer service, and I feel like I had to go through what I went through to learn professionalism, but it was rough. And again, a lot of that humbled me, a lot of that taught me how I do, number one, how I don't want to be treated by other people, how I want to treat others, as well as how I expect others to treat me. So I did learn a lot in that process. I'm a big believer that things happen for a reason most times, right? My mom actually ended up buying a salon in the area of Hialeah Gardens, and it was really cool. I was like, oh, okay, she has a salon. I obviously have my license. So then I started working in a beauty salon. Now, when I started working in this beauty salon in Hialeah Gardens, that's what I actually grew my clientele. Like I was on focus mode. I was on work mode. I was working crazy amount of hours. Weekdays. I was working weeknights. I was working weekends. I was working and it was amazing and I met a lot of people, but I was also just taking all the clients that I could take because I was trying to, number one, make money. Number two, really perfect my craft. So at this point, I mean, obviously, ombre and balayage had already been a thing, but at this point, I was trying to perfect all of that. I was trying to learn. I was trying to figure out gray coverage for my clients that had gray hair. That was great experience for me. It really was. But I will say that despite it being great, and I know that I had to go through all of that, there could have been a better way to do it. But I also didn't know any better. So obviously I'm like, I show myself the younger version, like my younger self, a lot of grace in that sense. And I didn't know any better. So there was many times that it was, well, you're not supposed to really have a lunch. Your feet are supposed to hurt because you're in the beauty industry. Like your hairstylist, that's how it is. Your back is supposed to hurt. Your wrists are supposed to hurt. Like that was the mindset that not just myself, but like other stylists and beauticians around me normalized. Even today, if I'm honest, I feel like a lot of people still normalize that. I don't see it like that anymore. At least not for what I'm trying to build, not for the type of business that I want for myself, not long term, not for others who I love that are also in the beauty industry, not for anybody starting off. Like I don't feel like you need to get to that point of burnout, of questioning, do I even like want to do this? Like holy crap, I don't want to work tomorrow. Oh my God, I am dreading clients because I have not set policies or boundaries. But it doesn't have to be that way to build something that you're proud of, to build something sustainable. And that's basically the whole idea of the Beauty Boss Blueprint. It's a program that I'm starting. And now this is dedicated for other solopreneurs, beauty entrepreneurs who are doing it on their own, just like I did. And you kind of want a little bit of a structure, a little bit of a guide of, hey, this, and this worked out for me. Just check it out, follow it if you wish, and see if it works for you too. I'm trying to step into YouTube because of the fact that YouTube allows a longer format type of video like this one, where I feel like I can have a little bit more of a conversation. And even though it's one-sided or, at least I'm the one speaking to the camera, but I still feel like I can speak to someone. I can speak in my mind, the way I like to see it is I can speak to myself. I can speak to the younger version of myself of like, hey, there's a way of doing this there's a way of like figuring it out without feeling like you need to leave the industry because it's just you're not cut out for it. And so in the next few videos that I'm going to create here for YouTube, they're going to follow a series. A series? I feel like my Spanish ass, my Peruvian ass self. Things I wish I would have known, or things I wish I knew back then, right when I was starting my beauty business journey. I'm going to talk about client building, building your clientele and your portfolio in general, setting boundaries, starting policies, having policies. Talk about burnout because man, it happens to the best of us. It really does. Marketing in general, not just social media marketing, but how is it that you are marketing yourself? The mindset as well that goes into being in this industry, things that I feel like have helped me, and I would love to share them as well with others. And how I use, and how many of us now, but how I use AI to help my business grow and just to overall help me stay organized. I'll be posting more videos of what I wish I would have known when I started in the beauty industry. So if you are a nail technician, an esthetician, a cosmetologist, feel free to subscribe and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Okay, that's it. This is the last time I'm starting this. Third time's a charm, right?